Hello everyone, First Generation Gaming here, and welcome to our review of the casual farming indie title Farm Together. As always, we look to break the game down into 10 separate categories to give you a full insight into what the game has to offer. Before we begin, let's read an introduction from the developers. From the creators of Avatar Farm comes Farm Together, the ultimate farming experience. Start from scratch with a small plot and end with a huge farm that extends further than the eye can see. Grow crops, plant trees, take care of the animals and much more. Spend your hard-earned money in new buildings and items for your farm, earn experience and unlock even more items and buildings. Hop onto your tractor and speed up the tasks, but watch out or you'll run out of gas. Stay for as long as you want. In Farm Together, time advances even if you're not online, so you can be sure you'll have something to do when you come back later. Manage your farm all by yourself, allow entrance only to your friends, or open it to the public and start cultivating together. A simple permission system allows you to limit what strangers can do, so they can help you without the risks of vandalising. You'll have plenty of customization items at your disposal: fences, roads, buildings and decorations. Show your gardening and decoration skills to all of your neighbours, and don't forget about your clothes, customising your avatar and your tractor to your liking, and maybe go and visit your friends' farms. So, what do we think about Farm Together? Let's take a look. Graphics, 9 out of 10. Well, what can I say? The graphics in Farm Together are fantastic. I just love this low poly cartoon style developers are using currently. The whole game looks amazing, from the opening start screen to strolling through your brightly coloured farm with an array of activity. The animations are equally stunning. Watch as your character uses his might to lift out a freshly grown crop. You can't help but fall in love with how this game looks, as it just oozes visual charm and appeal. Gameplay, 7 out of 10. Farm Together is simple, charming and fun, but let me first start by saying this is a game that's never going to challenge you. If anything, the issue is it's a little too easy. That though is what can make Farm Together a nice game to pick up and play. If you are looking for a relaxed experience, something to play with friends, then this is a game for you. Create a character and start working through the easy tutorial and you will be ploughing, planting and harvesting in no time. With the level ups constantly pinging, it takes no time at all as you start to grow your little agricultural empire. With the ability to customise your land, you can put your own stamp on the tile-based terrain, with the option to chop and change how you want your farm to look with ease, using the very simple control system. For me, as fun and relaxing as the game is, I can't help but feel this is a game that would be so much better suited to a mobile format. But do not let this put you off though, as Farm Together still has a place on all platforms, adding an innocent and fun experience to the market. Value, 8 out of 10. For an early access release that is as well optimised and as complete as Farm Together is, then how can you complain? Currently on Steam for £11.39, what you have here is great value for money. If you are a fan of casual games and are certainly games you wish to play with friends, then dig your hands in your pocket, it's money well spent. With the game due to stay in early access for approximately 1 year, the price is to stay like this with no discounts offered. The price then is expected to rise once out of early access with no specific costs quoted. Although Milestone Studios have mentioned there will be a reward of some description for all those who have purchased the game in early access. Audio, 7 out of 10. For a charming game like Farm Together, it's only right it has an equally charming soundtrack. I'm happy to say it doesn't disappoint. I'm a fan of an acoustic guitar, and with the subtle music sitting nicely in the background, it fits the whole game perfectly. The in-game sounds work very well, as you hear a satisfying pop when you lift out a freshly grown crop, to the cha-ching sounds as you cash in. Each in-game sound is fantastic and satisfying. Content, 6 out of 10. Starting up a game of Farm Together and you're presented with one option, and that is to simply play your farm. With your farm already open to multiplayer, I'm not too sure what else this game needs in terms of game modes. What we have currently is sufficient enough. Of course, the game is all about cultivation, and with in-game quests and simple building tools, it is easy enough to continue to grow and expand by unlocking additional pre-terraformed fields. We are excited to see what new content Milkstone's add, but as it stands at launch you have enough to sink your teeth into. With also no sign of microtransactions, this can only keep the masses happy. Potential, 5 out of 10. As with all early access titles, the potential of a game is generally measured in how much additional quality content the developers can add. Overall, I can't see the gameplay changing dramatically, so what you see is what you're likely to get in the full version. That said, Milkstone has plans to add extra crops, trees and animals. For me though, this is likely to be a simple repaint job, although pets have been mentioned and this could add an extra feature that sounds quite fun. Replayability, 6 out of 10. Farm Together, as mentioned, is a nice simple game that is fun and relaxing with friends. The selling point of the game is how visually appealing, easy and intuitive it is to play, yet we feel this also handicaps the game. Farm Together lacks any challenge in terms of gameplay, and when a game is this easy to play, then I find it can become quite boring very quickly. I have so far notched up around 3 hours solo and around 12 hours with my 7-year-old daughter, and it's clear from the title this game is to be played with friends, alone, and you can be bored within a couple of hours of gameplay. Social, 8 out of 10. As the title suggests, this game is to be played with friends. If you are a solo player and find yourself becoming bored very quickly, then simply check out other people's farms and head over there. Each server has its own permissions that you can set with ease, granting the possibility of planting only to full permissions including building. It is seamless the way you can enter into other people's farms. In the time I played alone, I did become bored very quickly, so everyone, just get social. Technical, 9 out of 10. Whenever you invest in an early access title, you have to brace yourself and bite your lip in the hope that the game doesn't have too many bugs and glitches. In the 18 odd hours I've ploughed into the game, I'm yet to crash once. The only issue I have experienced was the game sometimes fails to recognise my Xbox One controller, so I have to log out and relaunch to resolve this. Apart from this, the whole game runs smoothly, efficient, and is extremely well optimised. Developers, 7 out of 10. It's hard to say at this stage how responsive and passionate Milkstone Studios are, with the game release being as smooth as it was, due to of course the game in already a fully optimised state. This of course a great thing. So from launch we haven't really needed them or been desperate for any bug fix patches. I will also say, after reading through their own early access patch notes, it seems they have a clear idea of the content that will be added in the future. Time will also tell how they respond to the community in terms of ideas and additional content. So what do we think of Farm Together? Well, the game offers a feel-good, visually appealing casual experience that is great fun to play with friends. A simple pick up and play game that adds real innocence to the gaming market. Yes, it offers very little in terms of challenges, maybe raising the difficulty level a little would sustain your appeal somewhat, but for a budget title you will more than get your money's worth. We feel though Farm Together is more suited to the mobile platforms, but this isn't to say it has no place in other formats as well. Even after the initial appeal, you will find yourself going back daily to complete your maintenance for half an hour here and there. With the promise of added content on the horizon, Farm Together should hold your interest, and for an early access budget title that is as well optimised with little bugs to note, we believe this casual fun experience scores a nice solid 72 out of 100. Well everyone, we hope you enjoyed first generation gaming review of Farm Together. If you like what you see, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more PC game reviews. We are of course a brand new channel with the sole desire in offering you a structured, honest PC game review, breaking it down to give you a true insight into what we believe the game has to offer. Feel free to leave a comment in the section below with your thoughts and feedback. For now, take care, enjoy, look after yourself, and I will see you in our next video.